Hello and welcome to part 21 of Let's Play, or 22. Part 21 was Tiles of Fate, which messed with my mind, which is why I can't count. Here in part 22, we will be playing with Double Dragon. This is a great game, at least I have great memories of it. I played it, again, like 2 years ago, I think, and it was harder than I remember it being when I was a kid, but maybe that's just because when I was a kid I was really awesome and now I just kind of suck. I don't know. But it's got a great intro screen here and the title, or the intro sequence. I mean, it's real simple. It sets everything up. Some guy hits a lady, they carry her off, and now, mission 1. Here I am. So, as you can see, it's very classic beat 'em up. You go around and you beat guys up. Now, it's obvious, without having been told this, no exposition needed, that I'm beating them up because they stole my girlfriend or my sister or something. I'm going with girlfriend in my head because I think that's the right answer. But, oh, and the whip went away. I always forget that. I always hated that weapons vanished. Give me your barrel. Give me your barrel. Friends, Romans, lend me your pink barrels. I think that barrel's the same color as his hair. Alright. So it's a hair barrel. Oh, he went and got the barrel that was off screen? Jerk! What a jerk. Just for that, eat barrel. So this is probably one of the first games to really get the beat-em-up, side-scrolling format thing down pat. I mean, there is absolutely nothing wrong with it. The controls are pretty darn tight. You get a variety of people to fight. You get weapons every now and then, like right now I'm whipping people with my whip. I'll teach these purple-haired women to come out to the streets wearing what they wear to the gym. Oh yeah. And off he goes. Ugh. That was one of those things when I was a kid I thought was super awesome. I don't even have to beat that guy up. I can just kick him off the map. And then a Bobo, of course. You can do the same thing too, which is good because he is one tough dude. I remember the Double Dragon movie came out in like, what, 1995 or something, and man, that was terrible. I mean, every possible way that was terrible. Poor Bobo, I felt bad for him in that movie. The things they did. Wow. It's probably best not to think about that. Video game movies don't have a very good track record anyway. 1, 2, 3. Do that little spin kick. 1, 2, 3. The only knock I can give against Double Dragon, except for getting dynamite thrown in my face, that's kind of a knock, I guess, is that enemies can punch you while you're punching them. Now, I guess, you know, in real life, that kind of makes sense, because yeah! Because, you know, you'd be swinging away, and the other person is swinging away, and everybody's swinging punches at each other, you know. Swings are swinging. Way to go. But it is definitely not very fun. Got his own dynamite to kill him. It's definitely not very fun to have your barrage of punches interrupted by some dude punching you back. Oh, come on. Oh, what a cheap. Like I said, this is harder than I remember it being when I was a kid. Now, that may just be like rose-colored glasses or something, but back! But still, It's harder. It's still fun. Ooh, I hope I'm over far enough I'm not going to fall in the... I just fell in the pit. Now, the enemies are usually smart enough in this game that they can maintain their distance from you so that you don't get easy shots, and you can see sometimes you have to be a little creative. Oh, I'm too slow. Yeah. I mean, given what other beat-em-ups were around at the time, this is pretty remarkable. You may have seen my video about Renegades, where I went, man, this is like Double Dragon if it sucked. And it's still true. That game is like Double Dragon if it sucked. This game is a whole lot of fun. Going around, beating people up. I can usually make it to, where you're walking through, like, the park or something before I run into much trouble. At least that's where I remember always running into trouble as a kid. Which either says this isn't that difficult, or it just gets a lot harder as we go on. Get the whip. Now, I have to wonder if it's really a whip, or if it's like supposed to be a chain or something. Oh, you know what? I'm going to be really cheap, because I can be. And I'll just ambush them as they come down the ladder. I got 140 seconds, that's plenty of time. There we go. Problem solved. Evil defeated. I'm going to do the same thing to this. Oh, another woman wearing her gym suit. Purple gym suit of evil. That's how you know someone is a villain, when they start wearing purple gym suits, you know. Oh, yes, I'm in oh, my whip is gone. I'm wearing purple spandex today. That makes me look like Lex Luthor. Wait a minute. When I was over there with the guy with the baseball bat, I wasn't jump kicking. Why am I jump kicking now? I was just jumping there. Well, it's a good thing I learned how to jump kick, because these guys are pretty hard. They always manage to counterattack me. Ah, if I just try to kick them. So we gotta jump kick them. Which isn't very fun, and is definitely not fair. I am here to rescue someone that these nefarious fiends kidnapped. I'm not here to be nice to them. Yeah! Thought you were going to take me out with that little pop-pop move. Eat foot! Oh, no! Oh! And there's why those guys suck. Oh, and he knocked me all the way off the building. How humiliating. Okay, that was the first part of Double Dragon. I'm not going to play through it anymore. It is a great game. You should go play Double Dragon at least once in your life. It's like an essential foundational game. It's the sort of thing that, the sort of game that founded, you know, the whole genre and established the rules for games that, like Final Fight and Streets of Rage, which take the same idea, run with it, and are, you know, 1,000 times better because they have cooler graphics, better music. Not that the music in Double Dragon's bad. I love it. Go play it. You'll love it. I'll see you all next time. Same channel, same time, which means there's no actual time. It's just all sort of random and whenever I feel like making these and have time. Ciao.